an egg with a follicle, I think. Let me get my glasses. I left them there. It's okay. In this model, as a human female, that is, I'm starting with this one, that's ovary, fimbriae, the monster hand, and this oviduct, fallopian duct, or uterine duct. It leads to this uterus. That's uterus from outside, fill up this way when it's relaxed. And this is cut section in it with 3 layers: perimetrium, myometrium, endometrium. See, it looks like very tiny from inside when it's flat, nothing in it. And small, of course. When this is pregnant, it will be filling the whole space here. Stretch it. And this is the cervix. Cervix is like a funnel. Okay?
That would be number 6.
Yeah, that's number 6. That is the cervix. All of this here is cervix with 2 os, internal and external os. And this is the vagina, the tube. And it opens from here. That's the opening. That is urethra. Okay? Parallel to the vagina, and they together open in here with the hymen on the top of both. Okay? Here, this is the urinary bladder, and this is the urethra. All the way. Pubic symphysis, that's number 31. And what else to show here? Blood vessels. This is the rectum, and this is anus from here. That's the back, and this is here, the vaginal opening, and this is the vagina, long tube. Okay?
So number 11 will be the vestibular.
Where's number 11?
This one.
Oh, this to me it looks like labia minora.
Oh.
This labia majora and this labia minora.
Okay.
I'm not wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. Okay? The 2 labia there. Where's the same thing in here? This is a full section. This is the bladder, uterus, ovary, fimbriae, fallopian duct, the rectum, anus. This is the vagina from in. This is the tube, vaginal tube with rhoga in it. I think you can notice even rhoga in here. You see these folds in there? So the rhoga, the folds, yeah. And this is the cervix area. This is the cervix, and this is the uterus. Okay? In here, this is the male. Let me start with this one. So this is the egg with the follicle, and the egg is inside, mature, before ovulation, I think, maybe. This is here, the 2 structures. That's the sperm, acrosome, head with the nucleus in it, with the DNA, with the genes, with chromosomes, and neck area has food, sugar, and a lot of mitochondria. Bless you. And this is the flagellum. Okay? So that's the sperm. The genital system itself, the reproductive system, start from the testes. Scrotum with dartus muscle, cremaster muscle around, tunica albuginea, tunica vaginalis. Okay, there's 2 layers in there, and this is the dartus muscle in it. Testes, we don't have a cut section in testes or make it bigger, which is okay. Epididymis in the back, epididymis in the back, and then vas deferens. I like just to call it vas deferens all the way. Here, is that right? This little one here. Vas deferens. Vas deferens, when it comes out from the testes, that is spermatic cord. That cord has a muscle, part of the muscle, and it has blood vessels, arteries and veins and nerves. All of this comes out as a spermatic cord, and the vas deferens, maybe this, the big one, okay. This is the vas deferens. It should be included in this, inside this, okay? Okay, they make it so big actually, it's bigger than it should. that's vas deferens or ductus deferens, running all the way from outside the pubic symphysis, the pubic bone, and run around above the bladder and come behind the bladder between the two ureters, right? And it comes down here.
Sorry, turn it off.
When it comes in the back, that's ampulla. Ampulla. We also have there ampulla. Showing or not? No, it's not showing. But this here may be ampulla. It's okay. Ampulla. This is seminal vesicle. Seminal vesicle. That's the first gland. Prostate gland. This one. See? It's all of this ball here. That is
7.
7, yes. 7. And there have been 7 written, I see it here. Okay, this means all of this one gland. That's the prostate gland. This number 5 is the seminal vesicle. I should refer to the numbers so that you follow what I'm doing, because my finger may be mislead you or so. So let me look at the number and tell you. So number 5 is seminal vesicle. Number 4 is ampulla. Ampulla. And number 3 is the vas deferens. Okay? So ampulla, number 6, ejaculatory duct. Number 1, 6, yeah, the 6. Ejaculatory duct. And this is the urethra coming from the bladder, urethra. So they join together in the prostate, and this is prostatic urethra. They join together. This is bulbourethral, number 8. Bulbourethral gland. So we have 3 glands: bulbourethral, seminal vesicle, and prostate. And this is the urethra, common urethra, both for semen and for the urine. And they join together in the urethra, penile urethra, from here. And this is, of course, the penis with the glands, with the skin over it, prepuce around it, around the glands. And this is cavernosum and the spongiosum, that surround the tube itself, surrounding the urethra, the tube, surrounding it the spongiosum, corpora spongiosum, and in the or corpus spongiosum, and this cavernosum, the 2 major ones on the top, 2 corpora cavernosum. What else? Of course, that's the rectum in the back and the anus in here. Anything I'm missing? I like this one here. It's 29. Telling you this is the transverse column. Like this. Because this person, if looking this way, this transverse column. And this is rectum and part of the descending column. It doesn't matter this much. And these are the blood vessels visiting in here. What else? I don't know. So this is the column. This is the column, the rectum, and the anus from here. Penis, and this is the glands. Okay, and testes. This epididymis on it, showing very well. In the back here, the vas deferens is much smaller than this model, and it runs all the way. I don't know, it doesn't show it here, but it comes back here. This is bulbourethral. I'm sorry, this is the seminal vesicle, and bulbourethral is somewhere here, and the prostate is there. This is the bladder. Okay. So this is about the reproductive and urogenital in a human. That's what we have. We don't have a guy here. Let's say if anybody volunteered, that's fine. I'm trying to hold it right. This is the penis, section of the penis. This is the testis and testicle. Okay, bladder, prostate gland, and the root of the penis in here. So the penis has a root that's inserted inside the body, and the shaft is outside the body. Okay. Now, after this, we turn it into cats, right? And in the cat, and